All right, welcome back. We are live at MultiChoice City and Randburg, and that's where Thursday Night Live with Barawa is coming from, right here in the World of Champions. It is a SuperSport, Channel 204, and just looking forward to everything that's going to be happening right now. You know what? I have no idea how to even begin with this. I do believe that a short while ago, Mhlengi Gwala was literally praying for Umpepetre, and it was just simply from the heart. And the fact that he could make it through to our studios, for me, is just the important part, because the last time I saw him was when Carte Blanche offered an exclusive, and he was still in hospital, bedbound. And I just thought to myself, you know what, 80%, they hacked through the bone, 80% of it. But here he is. Mhlengi Gwala, good to see you. All right?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing about you, is even in pain, that smile, that's, you know, that signature smile is there. How are you feeling when I'm done?
Yeah.
Sure. And I mean, without focusing too much on, it's just that it would be, otherwise it would be not to talk about it. What are we seeing right now? I mean, your right leg, there's something protruding out there. Just talk me through on where we are in terms of your recovery, and then we'll chat about where, and just your spirit and how strong a person you've been.
Yeah, futhi okwamanje sengihambe ibanga elide kakhulu. Uma sekutshengisa ama pictures because ngiwathula izolo. Bengigathi udokotela ngathi ngiwadinga sesibhedlela. Uzongitshengisa izolo. Ngithe mangibuka ama pictures ngase ngibuka umnyawo lami manje. Sekuphole kakhulu.
Yini oyibonile ongichazele? Obvious asinazo lezo ithombe, but into oyibonile wena mhlawumbe manje izoqhulekisa.
Kuyathusa uma umuntu esifazane ngiyibona. Ngeke yabalekisa amehlo. Besamehlo.
Uthukile nawe.
Ya manje unyawo lami ngiyalifila ngaphansi, opposite bayamova. Akusikubi kakhulu ukuthi nje ngililalele ukuthi izothini kimi, responda kuthini mina. So ngilalela lo unyawo lami njengamanje ukuthi lengithatha lingibekaphi njengamanje.
Bekulolu unyawo lokudla abalisiya kakhulu nangapha kancane.
Yebo, la basika lezansi. Bafika kwithambo but abazange befike kumsipha ngala. But banga ikhathi enkulu njengala. So la njoba kwabo like 80% mechaza udokotela only millimeter ebamba ithambo.
Millimeter bese qashwe yonke into.
Bazoqashuka ithambo and kusele isikhathi kusele futhi encane kufike kulomthambo lo kuthiwa i-ultra lo omkhulu onyaweni. Yes. So ufika nqamuka wona mhlawumbe ngangizobleeda kakhulu ngishonele lapho. So akusele into encane nakhona kusele kancane nqamuke lo mthambo loyo.
Kodwa bakwazile
ukufika nqamuka and mhlawumbe ngasinda and then unyawo langesisebenza babezokukhatha off.
Wena ukhumbula yonke into eyenzeka ngalelo langa noma khona la ubuye ulahleke ukuthi hey
ngikhumbula yonke into.
Ukhumbula yonke into. Nabantu nje nomuntu owawuyena mhlawumbe oyiphethe isibhamu.
Kukhulu because kokuyintatha ba. So uma uphenika usuke ubale uzama ukuthi ulwe nalabantu ukubabuka and then baphethe isibhamu, then mase sifike ehlathini bathatha ichainsaw bayistarta amehla vela avule kakhulu nakuqala. So sengilu ukuthi abakhulumi nami futhi isikhathi esiningi yabo. So bangenela unyawo basaha baquza angazi kwenzakalanga ichainsaw angazi, and then waliyeke ichainsaw wahamba oqalaza angazi weqalazana wathi mibuya wathi bafetha sambeni esho ngeEnglish, then bahamba ngafonela uSandile waqala fona emaphoyisa angalibamba ucingo. Ngafona uSandile umngane wami ngifikile naye la nawe ngalibamba ucingo engabona ukuthi oleda ninamoto sekuseduze vele ekhaya mhlawumbe la ngakwenza accident la yenzeka khona mhlawumbe 3 km awuthi oleda ninamoto ngacabanga ingane zami ngathi yo abantanami ngola ngisukume la ngizama.
All right. I mean, obviously, an emotional time right now. As I said to you, that with regards to what has happened, I was just describing the fact that there was just literally a millimeter left before the entire leg would have been chopped off. And over and above everything else is that he remembers everything. Remembers everything, and I suppose that is why now you're just trying to reflect on the issue, on what it meant to him and the kid as well. Hence the moment that we're having right now there with him. But I do believe that we do have on the line, or is it on Skype, Patrick is there. They were all part of trying to raise money, raise funds, and trying to make sure that Mhlengi Gwala is sorted out as well. Patrick, thanks so much for your time, and thanks for joining us on the show as well. I mean, an emotional time here for Mhlengi, but it's been a tough journey. How and when did you decide to assist, given just the severity of everything that had happened?
Yeah, thanks for having us on the show. And as backup buddy, it's not so much our decision as to assist. It's more people come to us and say, can you launch a campaign for us and allow people to get behind someone like Mhlengi and support him in this time of critical need? So in this instance, a good friend of Mhlengi got hold of us and said, look, people are asking, how can they help? And it's often when something terrible like this happens, people want to get involved and they say, what can we do? And so from our side, it's like, well, through a platform like Backup Buddy, you can say, we feel for you, we understand where you're at, and we'll get behind you and help you get through the next 3 months, 6 months, or the next year that it's going to take for Mhlengi to get back on his feet.
Just from a cost perspective, give us an idea of what all of this would have cost or is still costing right now, Patrick.
Sure. When you say cost, are you talking about in terms of Mhlengi's recovery?
Yeah, I think the financial cost here, because we've established that whatever the motive was behind it, and I don't know, Patrick, from your side, whether they've been able to establish the real motive, whether we'll ever be able to establish the real motive, but a cell phone was left behind, a bike worth about 70,000 rand was left behind. So it wasn't about crime and about theft. There was something bigger here.
Yeah. As you said, it's very difficult to find what the actual motive is, and only the perpetrators would know that. But coming out of this, Mhlengi's got a long way to go before he'll be able to, if ever, be able to compete again. So it really is recognizing that someone needs to rebuild their life, and whichever direction it's going to be, whether it's to compete with this existing disability that he might have going forward, even if he recovers most of his strength. One's life is taken apart, and from that, the kind of costs you need to look at are basic living. How do you actually look after yourself as you look to rebuild? So that's everything from a place to live, food to eat, part of the rehabilitation services. There are others who have come through to help as well, and that's where, in today's world, it's phenomenal where we can actually come together to help someone in a time of need, as I said. So it means that Mhlengi's employees from the Life Saving Club, they've also come forward. A very good friend of him, of Mhlengi's, Sue, is actually helping manage the funds. So it really is, it's a community of people who come together and support people like Mhlengi in their time of need.
BackupBuddy.com, that's the CEO, Patrick Schofield, joining us on Skype. Thank you so much, and thank you for your good deeds as well. Not too many people would do what you've done for him, and as a country, we just wanted to say thank you as well, while the whole African continent is watching, and we need people like you without a doubt. Thank you so much, Patrick, and long may that continue.
It's a pleasure, and thanks for joining us and allowing us to join on the show.
Thanks so much. Obviously, we'll give Pepe a little bit of time to just recover. And with that, though, Dr. Singh was hugely involved with regards to the operation. And here, courtesy again of Mnet as well as Carte Blanche, they gave us this exclusive footage as well, just to get a sense of what he had to endure.
We found that he did have good blood supply of one of the 3 vessels left in his lower leg. And so for us, that was a relief. The unfortunate part about the history was that about 80% of the leg was actually severed. The chainsaw lacerated through his posterior compartment, through the muscles, and went all the way down to his bone. It went through about 90% of that also. Mhlengi is doing really well. In terms of his career as a professional triathlete, that's something that we're going to have to reassess. He has been counselled extensively, and it's something that will reveal itself in the next year to 2 years.
All right, that's Dr. Singh. Pepe, I know it's a tough time, Vanamdala, for you. I just want to know from where you are, and after you've seen the pictures, after you know where you are, and I was just so encouraged. I came over to greet you on your chain. You stood up. I didn't expect that. I expected you to struggle. But for me, it's just, you know, I can't talk about too many, especially black triathletes.
Yeah.
And here he is fulfilling a dream. Hey, Africa, South Africa. I mean, just think about this. Fulfilling a dream, trying to make a living, an honest, innocent living is there. 3:20 in the morning, cycling, practicing. You know, this is a Commonwealth athlete. This is an Olympic athlete that we're talking about here. Hey, the brutality of it all. Mawucabanga ke sikhulu sami. Usafuna ukubuyela ngithi?
Kumele.
Fanele.
Because isport na bhuti singikhiphe into eziningi yabo. So uma ngabuyela kwisport or go back la ngafanele ngibuyele khona. So kumele ngizame ngayo zonke indlela ngibhukule ngibuyele. And the support iningi. So ningi. So uma ngabuyeli kwisport so labantu abangisupportile abaseduze kwami kobe ngibaqeda amandla. So supporting is bathola kubangani bami, like friends, family, work, discovery, ngabala kushona ilanga. So even discovery, like wenze izinto zalula and bebe ngichecka each and every day bathumela umuntu nje obedila nami. So namase ngixake ukuthi ayi ngoba phela i-medical aid yabo, so indlela bangiphatha ngayo dayinhle kakhulu. The support ke ngithola emphakathini wase-South Africa.
Masibe wobala ke i-medical aid ebingekho before ingene i-discovery ithi sizwile ngawe sicela ukukusiza.
Angizaba
Ngisho ukuthi i-medical aid ibingekho before ingene i-discovery
ibikhona.
Yeah, kodwa bakwazela ukusiza kanti phela uthola ukuthi
full to the fullest, yeah.
Namanje futhi.
Namanje befanele ngiye kwenye indawo i-rehab center for abantu abalimele. Ngiphume esibhedlela but ngathi no ngeke ngikwazi ukuwa ngcono ngibuyele ekhaya because sengikhathele indawo enjengesibhedlela. So ngizululamele ekhaya. And nabangifonela bathi bazoyikhokhela yonke into. Ngathi no angeke ngikwazi ukuya lapho because ngifuna ukupholela ekhaya manje.
Yini into ekujabulisayo?
Ukuthi ngiyaphila ngibona ingane zami, abangani bami, family, ubhuti bami. Yeah, nokuthi unyawo lami lenza kahle.
Hey, mfana mntana. Hayi.
Nodokotela nje engidischarge wathi abo Mhlengi khona lo 2 years ngangushilo sengathi ngubona. Singathi kuzosheshe kube fishane kakhulu indlela oluluma ngayo. Noma wengiyisisho isikhathi nami ngeke ngisigagule isikhathi ngizozo ngomlenze wami. Khona ngiyathi lo 2 years ushilo kwi-customer interview wathi akawuboni wenzeka mhlawumbe ngabe ngenze kube isikhathi esifishane no 2 years. So ngiyahope ukuthi uma ngakhipha insimbi swimming ngizokwazi ngiqale ngibhukude, cycling, running ke
yothanda ukusinda ngoba futhi thintane nale ama-machines. Mhle ngiyazini mfana mdala ngiyazi ukuthi isikhathi esiningi sike sisathatheka ngoba ngeke nathi ukubambeka kancane, kodwa mina ngibonga inkosi, ngibonga wena, ngibonga nje ukuba khona kwakho emhlabeni. So qhubeka sikulandela, so qhubeka sikusupporta futhi. Ungayisabi leyo baba. Kusekhaya la awukhona udingo oluthile olufunayo sikhona la uzosithinta mfana mdala. Speedy recovery.
Ngiyabonga.
Sure, yeah. All right, Mhlengi, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. And Clifford Mutsepe says, just like Sugar Mabunda was saying, God will never forsake his children. So please tell him, Mhlengi, that God protected him like he protected him on that same day.
Sibonga kakhulu. Asishiye ezandleni of the Ngobo family. They're here in all their finery. We are blessed. Take it away.
Yes,